about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he returns this to the 22. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
Two and a throw right away. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Now Tua. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, shot.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll try to do this himself. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. That one good for 33 and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Jets come into this one looking for a 14th win on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Go, Reed, go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Ready.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hey, hurt. Right there, hurt. Cup 19.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Jets, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Paul want to give up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Groupie able to add the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Here's Tua. Washington's got it. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
In punt formation.
Here's Jackson to return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving touchdowns by running backs, and you'll notice his name sits atop the list entering the final weekend. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Cowboy
Ball again on second down.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready? Press all 80. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions. Ready, ready?
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And it is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Street.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Ready.
Ball again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Pioneer. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Allen. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Jets. First down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check, Mash, check,
First
Mash.
down, Jets.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Jets. First down.
Allen will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Press all 80. Big Lion. Ready, ready.
They'll run. This is Allen. And this time he is in. Braylon Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Groupie for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second down and 6 now.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to hook up with with his big tight end, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Bengals. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is Bijan Robinson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Falcons are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Teteroa McMillan. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jets offensive, Breece Hall headed out onto the field. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Allen has it, left side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Ready? Cowboy 8, Mustang 19. 65 cat, 65 cat. Come 19, come 19. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles. Panther Street, Panther Street.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jalen Phillips able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They're going to look to throw. Smith catches left side. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. The sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his target. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
2 yards.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's another Dolphins.
Now Hill. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Tua going to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming in. They got it once again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. gets a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. Now Hall to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Rig. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Hall again. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
70.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 22. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ready, break. 70 Rangers, 7, let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Groupie for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. That time a 6-play drive. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Miami set to take over. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Ready.
Back to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Dolphins First down.
One final try for Tagovailoa. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Jets, they'll wind up picking up win number 14 on the year. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll limp to the finish line a bit with a final record of 5-12. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.